In this example, I need to solve the equation x minus 4 all squared plus 13 times x minus 4 plus 22 equals 0. Well, what type of equation do we have here? This is a quadratic or degree 2 equation because if I expand the x minus 4 all squared, I'd get an x squared term. And one way to solve this problem would be to expand this, distribute the 13 into this parentheses, collect up like terms, and then solve the quadratic equation. However, there's a simpler way to solve this equation because it is quadratic in form. Because it has the form a times some quantity all squared plus b times the same quantity plus c equals 0. And the simplest way to solve these equations is by u-Substitution. You let u equal the variable on the b term. So we're going to let u equal x minus 4. Then this equation becomes, instead of x minus 4 squared, we're going to have u squared plus 13 times u plus 22 equals 0. Now this should look very familiar. It's a simple quadratic equation. The leading coefficient of the squared term is a 1. So let's see if it will factor. Multiply to u squared. I have a u and a u. The two numbers I want multiply to a positive. That says the signs are the same. And if they add to a positive, they both have to be positive. And I need two numbers that multiply to positive 22 and add to positive 13. Well, 1 and 22 won't work, but will 2 and 11? Yes, that looks good, because 2 plus 11 is 13, and 2 times 11 is 22. Two factors multiplied together equals 0. Set each of them equal to 0. So for u plus 2 equals 0, subtract 2 from both sides, you get u equals negative 2. From u plus 11 equals 0, subtract 11 from both sides, you get u equals negative 11. But please don't stop here. You've only found u. Remember, the question wants to know what x is. So now we have to substitute back. Instead of the u, you're going to put x minus 4. So x minus 4 equals negative 2, and x minus 4 equals negative 11. Now we add 4 to both sides of this equation, and we get x equals negative 2 plus 4 is 2. And the second one, x minus 4 equals negative 11. Add 4 to both sides. We get x equals negative 11 plus 4 is negative 7. So our two solutions to this equation are x equals 2 and x equals negative 7.